you only have 6 guesses in the game of Wordle, you will want your first guess to be the most powerful, and that is giving you the most clues. There are many opinions about what the best starting word in Wordle is. Here's a breakdown of the best starting words and why they work. Let's start with the word adieu. The reason for using this as the first word is probably obvious. It contains all the vowels except for O and the sometimes Y, right? A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. Other people argue that knowing the vowels when there are only 5 or 6 vowels to begin with is not very helpful. They would rather guess a word that also has consonants. But the word adieu is so popular that someone on the internet wrote, "On the day that the Wordle answer is adieu, social media will implode." That would blow everyone's mind. Another good starting word that also uses 4 vowels is the word audio. Let's try both out and see how I do. Here's my gameplay using the word adieu as a starting guess. Using adieu as my starting word, I eliminated D, I, E, and U, and identified A as a letter, but it's in the wrong place. The word trace is often suggested as a good starting word, but I've already eliminated the E, so I decide to use the word track instead. This gives me an A in the correct location and 2 additional letters, the T and the C, but they're in the wrong location. Okay, so now I need a 5-letter word with T, A, and C, but the first letter is not a T, and the A is the 3rd letter, and the second to last letter is not a C. So let's try a word that starts with a C, then something, then A, so it's probably a CH, then the A. So let's try chant, and it's correct. So adieu gave me a win in 3 guesses. Not bad. The next day, remember you have to wait till the next day for the next word. The next day I decided to try audio as my start word. Here is how that went. That first guess gave me the letter O in the wrong location and then eliminated A, U, D, and I. So my next guess was froze, and that gave me another vowel, and now I have both the O and the E in the correct location. I've also eliminated the F, the R, and the Z. For my third guess, I decided to use CH as my first 2 letters. It worked well in my last game, so why not? So I have CHO and an E at the end, so I guessed choke, and it was right. Again, a win in 3 guesses. Not bad. The next day, I decided to try another word many people suggest as a starting word, the word trace. Here's how that went. Trace gives me 2 letters, the R and the E, with the E in the correct location. My next guess is shore, to help eliminate some more letters and to determine what the other vowels might be. That gives me nothing, but it eliminates the S, H, and O. So what's left? I decide to try out the R as the first letter and another vowel, so I guessed ridge, and that helped place the R and eliminated the I, the D, and the G. Now I'm starting to wish I had used adieu as my first start word. I still need to figure out what the remaining vowels are, so I'm thinking maybe the E repeats itself, and let me try U as another vowel, so I guessed review. That gives me the E and the U, and they're in the wrong place, so let's see. The word probably is R, U, then something, and then EE. So I guess rupee, and it's right. But it took me 5 guesses, which is really cutting it close. The next day I tried a random word, water, to see how that would go. That gave me the R in the wrong location and eliminates the W, A, T, and E. Great, now what? There are lots of 5-letter words with an R, so my strategy now is to use the R in a different location and try another vowel, so I guess rugby. That tells me that I still don't know where the R goes, and now I have a U as a vowel. So far, I've eliminated the W, A, T, G, B, and Y. My next guess is again to try to figure out where that R goes, and also where the U goes, as well as getting another vowel. So I guessed proud with an OU, and now I know that there is also an O in the word, so we have an O, U, and R, all in the wrong places. Okay, let's try rearranging the letters to be O, U, and R. That spells hour. And then what could the word be? And I guess mourn, and I'm right. This time it took 4 guesses. So far, playing this game, I have the most successes with honing in on those vowels. I know there are not many vowels, but once I place them, I have an easier time guessing the word. So my advice is to start with adieu or audio, either one. Once you've guessed the word, you're done for the day, so I suggest you try playing Sudoku. I have some tutorials and solve with me videos on that. I find Sudoku more engaging and it uses more of your logic skills than Wordle. Wordle is good for some quick fun and then it's done. Sudoku takes more time and patience, but I find it more satisfying. What do you think of Wordle? Please share your opinions and strategies in the comment section below this video. I'm curious to know what you think of the game and how you attack it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.